This is what happens if you try to swim across the entire GTA San Andreas map using Fat CJ. And trust me, I knew this was going to take forever because Fat CJ swims painfully slow. So I started the challenge from this cargo ship located at the far bottom right of the map as my starting point, already knowing this would be a long endurance test. And while swimming, I was curious to see one thing: how many calories CJ would actually burn from this insane journey. After just 3 minutes of swimming, I noticed something interesting. CJ had already lost a tiny bit of fat. That's when I realized this experiment might actually work. I kept swimming underwater for a while, but strangely, the fat bar wasn't dropping much, despite swimming being one of the best exercises in the game. But once the long stretch kicked in, things started changing. After nearly 40 minutes of continuous swimming, I finally reached the Las Venturas side, and by then, CJ had already lost almost half of his fat bar. The difference in his body was slowly becoming visible. Then, when I reached the waters near San Fierro, the fat loss became even more dramatic. CJ lost almost 90% of his body fat. But then something strange happened. CJ started to lose muscle, and by the time I reached back to the ship, CJ had lost his entire fat and his entire muscle. Also, the character model was glitched, so he still looked fat until he went inside his house. And only then the model finally updated, and we could see how big of a difference the swim actually made.